going to?
We're going to bat first.
Going to bat. Love it because it's daylight. It's a different time. You're happy to put some runs on the board.
Yeah, always happy to put runs on the board. Obviously, we did really well last year and doing it in the last game as well too. So it's good for our bodies to get an opportunity and go out there and make use of it.
And what about, thinking about your fitness and what have you? One game, won it. Corey Anderson got hit in the head, the concussion test. He's okay?
Yeah, everybody's fit and ready to go. Yeah, obviously a short turnaround between games, but more or less we try to take recovery seriously and make sure we're ready for each game.
And any changes?
No, we've gone with the same team.
Well done, sir. All right. Big guy. Here you go. And I said, yeah, look, two fat ladies on the back of your jersey. You just got it all happening, haven't you? Now, I've got to ask you, they're batting. What would you have done?
We probably would have bowled first, so I guess, we still have to come out and do the right things. I guess they have two spinners in the back end of the inning. They would want to bowl second, but I don't think the pitch will change much, so we're happy to bowl first and restrict them to a good total that we could chase in the end.
No, are you going to bowl? Come on, what are you doing? And what about batting?
Look, I'm going to do what's necessary for the team. If it requires me to come up early, I can do that, but at the end of the day, we as a coaching staff have our team plans, and it's up to us to go out and execute them.
And please tell me you're going to change your headgear in the field. It's not helping the catching, is it?
Yeah, well, if the umpires not able to hold the caps and the and stuff like that for the players, somebody got to do it while they bowl it. I actually never noticed I had three of them on my head. But no excuses. We just got to go out and play a good game of cricket, execute our plans really well, and look to get some points on the board.
Have you made any changes, Darren?
We've made one change. That comes in for Zaire.
Nice one. Good luck today,
Thank
Big
you
D.
very much.
Well done. All right. Toss won by the Tridents. JT and they're going to get the bats out and go boom.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game in prospect. The St. Lucia Zouks in the head-to-head, way behind the success of the Barbados Tridents. So that's something to keep an eye on today, whether the Zouks can overcome the defending champions. I've got Darren Ganga here with me, the former West Indies opening batsman. Darren, let's first of all revisit the toss just quickly. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's a good decision by Jason Holder to bat first. Put runs on the board. We've seen them in that first encounter. They've got quite a number of players who are all-rounders, so they bat very deep. I would think with their bowling lineup, they will fancy their chances of defending whatever they score. So conditions quite good. No worry about the ball getting damp, and this is not the second match of the day. So I fully support that decision by Jason.
Let's find out then what the strip and the conditions are like in the Republic Bank pitch check with Tom Moody.
Well, it's day 3 at the Lara Academy Stadium, and this surface is going to be used once again. And it's going to be interesting to see what influence having 3 days, whether the spinners come into it a little bit more or whether we get a little bit more uneven bounce. But let's just look at the overhead conditions first. It looks pretty clear at the moment. It's warm out here as we expect. There's humidity as well, so it's pretty tough for the players. Speaking of players, I've got Rashid Khan, one of the game's best T20 bowlers, that's joining me here for this pitch report. Rashid, welcome to the pitch report. Now tell me, when you see day 3 and you see these rough marks outside the crease, does that excite you?
Definitely, as a spinner, it always gives you like something very special. See the spots on the wicket, and it's a third day, like 6th game on this wicket, 5th game on this wicket, and I think definitely those spots will play a main role for the spinners. But it's always like, a turning wickets here, but when you have a sports on as well, it makes it more difficult for the batsmen, and as a spinners, you always enjoy bowling there. But yeah, let's see how it reacts like.
And we've had 80% of the sixes that have been hit so far in this tournament to the short side, only 65 metres against the long side, which is 75 metres. How do you plan for that as a bowler or from a team perspective?
Yeah, it is always tough as a spinner to bowl a shorter end as well, but mostly I get the chance to bowl in a shorter end just to let the batsman get in a chance on you, and that gives you an opportunity to take his wicket as well. But you see the long end, and it's a wind on that side as well, so it's quite difficult for a batsman to hit on that side. As you have seen, like it's after the 6 months, the batsmen are coming, and it's pretty hard as well, like to come after a long break and just start playing a big shots as well. So yeah, everyone is targeting this short end and have maximum runs on this end as well. But as a bowler, that gives you an opportunity as well to get the wicket. You know, not an easy to hit the shot, and yeah, it's the boundary is shorter, but still, if you bowl your best ball, I think it's tough to hit.
Well, you're bowling plenty of good balls, and good luck today, Russian. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Look, this looks a pretty good surface to me. Yes, it may take a little bit more turn, but we've seen batsmen enjoy themselves here once they get in, particularly if they're targeting that short boundary. We should be in for plenty of runs and a tight contest today.
Thank you very much to Tom Moody and Rashid Khan, the Tridents unchanged. A very powerful team with great depth, and there's no doubt they'll want to bat, I suppose, better than they did, even though they won their first contest. Charles at the top, as well as Shea Hope there as well.
Team from what they showed in that first encounter. Zahir Khan is not in the squad. They've opted for the left-arm spinner, Zafar bin Saad bin Zafar, in fact. So a change in the bowling lineup. They will need to deliver with their bat and the ball. A little more pressure on this side. Darren Sammy has to play his role as captain, as batsman. We haven't seen him bowl so far, but this is a good side. It's about performing now.
Yeah, much for the Zouks to do, so it'll be good to hear from them. Alex Jordan caught up with one of the indigenous Zouks superstars.
I'm getting some insight into the St. Lucia Zouks team. I'm with Andre Fletcher, opening bat and wicket keeper from Grenada, the Spice Isle. That's why they call you the Spice Man. Spice Man, a brand new hairdo for CPL 2020. Do the redheads have more fun?
Yeah, for sure. Actually, it's been my first hairstyle for the CPL. And as you said, I'm from Grenada, so obviously I have to put some spice into it.
All right, some cricket now. First match, you got a start, 22 runs. You lost Cornwall early, had a good partnership with DL. What do you have to do differently today?
I think, well, hopefully we get a good start again. Once I'm in, I'll have to try my best to bat as deep as possible, maybe 12 to 15 overs. Mark batted well also. He just has to continue. But it's a new day, it's a new game. We just have to go out there and do what we do best, and hopefully we can.
The Zouks have a bit of a heavy legacy of sort of underperforming. Is there that added stress? Is it a weight around your neck, or is that just the necklace?
Honestly, I wouldn't say any added pressure. We are a great bunch of guys. We believe in ourselves. We believe in our ability. We have a good team spirit. The coach, Andy Flower, he gives us that confidence to go in, and whether we batting or bowling. So it's just for us to execute well on that day, and as I said, and get over that line.
It was exciting to watch Mark DL, the youngster. Not only did he put on a good partnership with you, he took a lot of good catches in the field.
Yeah, he's a great fieldsman. And yesterday, I believe we feel well. So it's for us to continue, not taking away Ruston Chase for his first game as a Zouks. Batted exceptionally well, and hopefully he can continue that great form, and we can put a decent.
Thank you, Spice Man. Go well today.
All right, thank you.
Always great to hear from Andre Fletcher talking to Alex Jordan. Samuel Badri has joined us. Samuel, what can this Zouks team offer us differently today?
I think their batting effort was not too bad. They probably fell maybe 10, 15 runs short of what they should have been. I thought Ruston Chase did a really good job gluing that innings together, but the likes of Dadran and Darren Sammy Mohamed Nabi needed to get some more boundaries, especially towards the back end of that innings. So for me, they want to push as much as they can with the power in that batting lineup. Yes, Ruston Chase is the glue, but the power hitter is Andre Fletcher at the top, Raheem Cornwall, and then towards the back end, the likes of Sammy Nadran. They need to get boundaries. They need to get that strike rate up, perhaps close to 200, to get this team over the line.
Yeah, we saw Bin Zafar getting his cap there as well. Darren, Ruston Chase, with the strike rate in the 120s, on reflection, how do we rate the innings?
I think it's quite good. You've got to take into consideration he hasn't played more than 10 T20 matches, so he's been primarily confined to the longer version of the game. He's a classical type batsman, and sometimes you question your approach when you're playing the shortest format of the game. I thought he got that balance quite right in that first innings. 52, exactly what was required. when his team was in a spot of bother, I don't think you want to push him to play differently. You need him to perform, and I still think they can possibly rejig that batting order a bit to get a little more out of the players there. Darren Sammy definitely has to promote himself. I think there is an opportunity for him to probably switch with a Rakeem Cornwall and see how that goes.
Yeah, and one of the reasons I'm looking at this, and we're speculating, it's not a statement, Sammy, but you talked about getting more boundaries, and the way and the dynamism of the opposition today, the Tridents, and the value of high scoring. Is there still place in the T20 format in the best teams for that type of secure player?
I guess it depends on the makeup of your team and the resources that you have. In this particular team, they have so many power hitters that they need someone like Ruston Chase to play that sort of innings. 124 strike rate wasn't too bad, but they needed the likes of